When we think of Minecraft's best cheater, we think of Dolly. But what if I told you there was someone else, someone better, someone who nearly took the entire PvP crown? However, before the video begins, I'd really appreciate if you took a second to bap that subscribe button, as I'm really trying to hit 1,000 subscribers this year, and let's get into it. In the middle of 2020, a player by the name of Kylaz would join the PvP community, quickly rising to fame with her OG IGN and money. Eventually, she and other prominent members of the 1.9 PvP community would go on to build edates Club, an extremely influential PvP server that would later on go on to become Stray. Throughout this time, however, Kylaz kept improving her skill, attaining Tier 2 in Axe and high Tier 3 in Sword. Around this time, however, she would also begin to upload content on her YouTube channel, getting consistent roast videos and world record combos, and also beating known players such as Sharpness. She would go on this time to destroy players better than her and make YouTube videos on this. Eventually, however, just when things were about to peak, everything collapsed. After testing for Tier 2 in Sword, a accusation report led to her being screenshot. After this screenshot, however, her tester found something interesting about her computer. She had startup services disabled. Now, those of you who are unfamiliar with this, disabling startup services prevents your screen sharer from accessing a list of programs that are run from startup. So in other words, you can run a hacked client and it won't be detected. While she was dismissed as clean, this led to infinite rumors, forming a web of deception and lies around her. During numerous tier tests and finally attaining low tier 1, more and more clips of Kylaz being anti-cheat banned, using velocity, hitting players from 4 blocks away, accumulated into something. However, whilst forcing Kylaz to play on a screen share, she was unable to play to a full skill level, almost proving completely the hypothesis of her hacking. But finally, after a year of rumors, the penny dropped. After being screenshot by the most popular screen share in the community, they succeeded in finding Entropy, a popular hack client on her computer. Kylaz denied this claim and continued to make videos even though she was receiving lots of hate. However, despite this, Kylaz was still able to manipulate her way into getting high tier 1 using tactics such as PC boot videos and manipulation. Finally, after a group staff decision, however, the best player / cheater was banned for good. Although it seems like our story might end there, things were allowed to get a lot more crazy from there. For several months afterward, Kylaz would remain relatively silent on both her YouTube and her Discord. However, after a 3-month break, Kylaz would finally upload a video called Tier 1 Clutch. In this video, she would show a clutch against Davey17, one of the best Nethpop players of all time. Finally, a day later, in the Nethpop community, she would be officially declared as High Tier 1, the best player to ever exist. But due to the numerous exposed videos, which had completely destroyed her reputation, she would never be accepted by the community. But finally, due to numerous pressure, she was put into Hacking Subhuman by Learn. Now, those of you who don't know what Hacking Subhuman is, it's a place where the cheaters are put. Over the span of the next 5 months, Kylaz would only upload a handful of clip dumps in Sword. However, after Kylaz's last video over 2 months ago defeating Fruitzilly, a very good Nethbot and Diapot player, would go on to receive such extreme quantities of backlash. Overall, it doesn't seem like Kylaz will ever be returning due to the quantity of hate comments she continuously receives for hacking and also being a transgender. Yeah, the rise and fall of Minecraft's biggest cheater, once queen of PvP and then its outcast. Now, a quick disclaimer before this video ends. Please send no hate to Kylaz or anyone else I mentioned in this video. While the facts reported in this video are true, it doesn't justify sending hate to anyone for any reasons. Lastly, please subscribe once again and make sure to join the Discord server in the description below. Thank you, peace out, Merry Christmas.